Had one for the video after the project with the 13 blue, you know, call it blueprint currency map thing, whatever you want to call it, pretty much. So we ran all 12 of them actually, it wasn't 13. So it's 13 currency, 12 fracture maps, that's what we call it. Hard to explain it. So we finally finished all of those, and with the new stash tab thing came out, it actually made the sorting a whole lot easier for me. Faster too, and definitely projects in the future, much easier now to do. So pretty much with the folder system now, they pretty much made it so you can just have one dump tab here, have that open, have these all set to affiliate. So every time you have this one open, you right click, it'll start sorting it for you right away. So this is what we ended up with on our currency. 33 exalts between the shards and the regular. You get a lot of shards. Like a lot. And this also includes all the trades. So trades was the one void battery, how was it called? The thing you use to for the lures, the spider one. We had that one. We had a storm gifts ring for 2 exalts. The lure was 1.8. Void battery was 30. I think there was a couple other ones. There was a couple of small stuff. Those were the big ones over an exalt. So that's why this number was like around 27, I think. 28 before we started doing all that. 13. A lot of chisels. Oh my god, it's a lot. A lot of GCPs, a lot of chaos. We do also have the trinket that gives us chaos, so it's hard to say, but I think we saw a lot of chaos. A lot of divines. A lot of, well, a mix between ancient shards and actual orbs. We did have 4 of these were on one chest. Yeah, one chest dropped 4 of them. Because one chest had 2, then Verky's thing doubled them. A lot of stack decks. Because stack decks, one of the rooms has show you fast. Golem. So the one currency in there always was dropping 6 to 10 stack decks every time. So it ended up real quick. Where'd it go? There it is. A lot of sextants. This is from the map room. And then for the regals. A lot of Harbinger orbs from the Harbinger chests. Same with the Horizon, the shards. We just kept converting them over. So the mix one last. Maps. It was... The map one, I just opened it to see what it was. I only kept 14 through 16 and uniques. That was it. And all uniques actually did not come from the map one. They actually came from the unique chests. Except for the Harbinger ones. So we found like 4 of these, 1 of the baby ones, 2 influences, mix, 8 of the red ones for the Harbinger chests, which was nice. Zuri don't matter. Nothing big in here. No like big thing. Couple barrel chambers, but that's it. A lot of fossils. Because the one fossil room we have, you get 2 chests, and I duped a lot. A lot of times I got duped. That's how we have so many here. We got lucky in one of the only corrode one we got duped. A lot of perfects. A lot of mixed ones between jagged and dense. That was pretty much it. Yeah, a couple resonators, not a lot of resonators at all. It was more of this stuff. So the mixed one, I'll talk about this one. So with div cards, I only took whatever div card was actually worth money. And this was the only one, was the offering. And these were the only scares that dropped that were pretty much only scares in general. You're going to see a lot of these if you run the Harbinger icons. These drop a lot. 1 Divine through in here because of 2 Chaos. The Legion one, we get, these are just random ones that dropped at the end from the safes. The Nico one that dropped from there, the 2 Nico ones from the This dropped in the fossil room. That's what it was called. 2 essence. There was 1 essence there. I didn't do essence till later, but these are the only 2 that dropped. They're over 5 chaos. So with the oils, we had a lot of amber oils. So I took every oil we got from the run and I just converted them all the way up to the max they can go. And I only priced out these opaline, silver, and gold. We got a couple. We had 3 silver regulars. This 4 silver is just from taking everything else we had and converting it all the way up to there. And that was left over. These delirium stuff, we got most of these actually were not. So the 3 skittering, I think all 5 of these and the 4 armor were actually all from the end where you choose either a trinket or a random item. Oh no, I know. We actually got a couple winged breaches too. We sold those off for like 50 chaos, I think, together between the 2. But yeah, these ones we found back there. And most of these were, some of these too I think were back there, but a lot of them were dropped from the one Delirium chest we have. Delirium is really good if you have it. 118 scarabs from it, it's a lot. So, and that was the last one, right? Yeah, it's very small. So pretty much the breakdown of what we actually got. This was the currency one. So the currency chest, so when we made the video, exalts were 83. And a couple of days later, exalts today are up to 88. This morning they were not even that high. So they're rising up in price really quick. So exalts, the exalt price alone, since it's 3 difference, that's about 66 extra chaos we got just from the price difference alone. I think, no, it's more than that. 600, it's over 100. But pretty much we almost got 3,000 chaos just in exalts. Alterations don't matter. None of this was that big. The only big one really is the alchemy. It's about 50 chaos, 770 on the actual chaos, 100 on the divines, and this is all not bulk price. This is selling them only as 1. So like the divines, I'm gonna get more than 13 chaos for them. I can easily push 15, 16 chaos, or even exalt price. And where's the ancients at? The ancients, so 20 ancients we got, about 420 chaos. 21 ancients. About 420 chaos, single price. Bulk price, I can easily get 25 of those. 25 to 30 chaos each of them. Just so people are going to want them quickly. We're not going to, sextants don't matter. Awaken do matter now because the price went up. Begrudge about 50 chaos. Stack decks, we'll open all of them at the end. I just want to calculate this so you can see what they were. And Harbinger, I wasn't going to count this until I realized that they were 2 chaos each, so I add them in here for 70 chaos, and the Horizon Order is about 50 chaos. So we got about almost 5,200 chaos alone just on the currency tab, which is where all your if you run these, the currency rooms are going to give you all your profit back. The other rooms, like the mixed room, the map room, and the fossil, are just fun rooms pretty much. Currency is the most important thing. So the mixed room, the silver oil, the oils alone is like 46 for the gold, 16 and 6, not that much. Splinter is only about almost 60 chaos. Where is that? Do it like this. So on these, this is where a lot of your money comes from. This one, the unique one, is 8 each, 6 each, 15 each, 6 each on these. Usually the crappy ones are all 6 now. They used to be 5, now they went to 6. This one's 7, and this one's 70 each. So it's a 210 chaos just on this one alone. And these like 8 and 11. The one div is 10 chaos. The sulfite one, these ones will sell very quickly for easy 15 chaos. Even if I put them at 16, people will still pay. They don't care. This one is put in for 3s, 1.5 chaos each. The maps, talked about them already. Because it's mainly just the only ones that really matter is the infuse and the red one. Only 2 that matter. The rest of this doesn't matter. Maps in general I just never sell, so I don't really consider them counting, but just for the price at the end. And fossils, Not a whole lot in here, to be honest. The only really ones we got, but Crota for sure. But I'll go in order of this. So Jagged and Dense are about 2 chaos each, so these were nice to get. Half a chaos ones I never usually count. 1 chaos, who cares? Don't care. The Prismatic, Pristines. Oh, these are 1 chaos each, so it was a bit nicer. I have 30 chaos there. Corrodeds being 19 each is pretty big. Perfects being 4 each. You're not gonna get, or 6 each. You're not gonna get 8 perfects. I don't know. I got real lucky. It's not common to get this many. Other than that, enchanteds are 7 each. So that's a pretty good one. And other than that, none of these are worth anything. Yeah, not even resonators. 1 chaos is the most. So overall, we spent 3,460 chaos on this gamble. And that's when exalt ratio was 1 to 80. Oh, it's 80. I thought it was 83. So we spent 43.25 exalts to make it. And then when we... So I put all the numbers here that was in the at the bottom of these. This is what the total was, 6,393. So then in the profit and loss, I just took this our starting number, our number we made minus our starting, and see what was bigger. Which obviously or this number I mean. So it's much bigger. So we end up making almost 3,000 chaos off of 12 fractured maps, which is pretty good. So when we actually converted that into 88 for an exalt, we end up making about 33.3 exalts, which is pretty good for 12 maps. So I would recommend, I mean, this is on only a 13 currency too. If this was on a 17 currency, this number would have been probably crazy high with 8 extra, because every room had 2 currencies in it. So that would have been 8 extra chests. No. That would have been, was it 8, I think? Because 13 is 26, 17, or 17, that's 4 different, it's 8 chests. Yeah, it's 8 more chests. So it's 8 more chests, that's more chances of getting exalts and everything. And this is all on a 3% trinket too. So when I first started this, I didn't start seeing exalts until I think the 3rd blueprint. Because it's very random. Some blueprints you get lucky. Some, like one blueprint, at the very last blueprint we ran, we had 4 exalts on it. We had 2 exalts drop, and Varky, or whatever his name is, dealt both of them. So you get real lucky. So it's really random too what you get with this. Sometimes you make money, sometimes you might not. You have to run them in big numbers to see. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm going to take all the currency. Oh, wait. May help if you guys see what I'm trying to show you here. I keep forgetting about this every time. There we go. And you probably didn't see any of this actually. I just realized. So I gotta show it fast. I always gotta know when I do this to get rid of this, to move my camera. So I'll show you fast. Fossils. The number is still so hard to see. Hold on. That actually looks better for you guys. That's much better. So yeah, it's 338. This is much cleaner now. I gotta make sure a future to make sure I blow it up like this. The maps about 292. And pretty much it's pretty much I just did a random price on these. There probably could be up and down, or it's just easier. The mixed one. One more. Come on. Yeah, it's like the golds, the silvers, deliriums, the essences. So I have 595 alone. And the currency. Pretty much the currency, like I said earlier, the chaos, GCP's number is nice. The exalt number, even the shards. The fusing still 123 chaos. So it's still about, there's the 2000 I was talking about earlier. And on this sheet, let me sure I start doing this correctly. There we go. Yeah, sorry about this. We'll make next time. I'll make sure. Still learning how to do these. So yeah, this looks much nicer for you guys too. So that's why the here's the fractures, everything. So this was the starting. So pretty much from here. Damn it! Come on. There we go. This is what was the start. Well, and this was the exalts we spent. And this is all from this, and this is what we made. And this was the actual difference between what we spent to what we got. And this is the amount of exalts we actually made. So this should be green. So we end up making 33 exalts. Good gamble. By the time this video comes out, I might have the blueprint still. Because I don't know if this is going to occur, so I'm going to end up pretty much at the end running the blueprint to completely make it go away forever. So if I just look at my stream. I have this stream. I have it during. If I'm streaming this game, I have it. Once I sell the trinket off, the blueprint will be gone. This is give you a heads up. Because I'm not going to sell this off until I'm fully done the blueprint. So for now, I'm going to take my currency from the project and my normal currency I have, put them together, and then spend all the exalts and chaos. Probably convert them all into exalts and do that. I'm going to spend it either on doing simulacrums, or we'll do another big. I'll always keep doing more fracture fossils. So I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I can boost this all at the 60, no problem. It was going to cost me 123 exalts, which I have. Or for 73 exalts, we can run 20 more maps. And make another 30, 40 chaos, 40 exalts probably. 40, 50, probably 50 exalt profit. Or we can use that to farm Spectrum. Who knows? I'm pretty much done with the league anyway. I'm done with challenges. I got the portal. I got all 3 of these. I don't care anymore. So I only plan to play this game for this league a little bit more anyway. Then I'm gonna stop and take some break time before we get the what's it called? The flashback comes out. So I want to practice flashback. I have an idea of what I'm gonna play. I want to practice. I want to get ready for that. So I do want to take a week or two off. I want to take about 2 weeks off normally from this game, play something else for a little bit. So I got about another week or 2 left in me. Then we'll sell everything off and get ready from there. If anyone has if you'd like to see, subscribe down below. Even if there's gambles that you want to bring to me, let me know. Any gambles, projects, whatever you want to do, I'm more than welcome to. You get everything back at the end. Just please let me know. And even if you have DS2 that you want me to spend money on, standard, we have a lot of currency to play with. So let me know. If you'd like to see, subscribe down below. And I hope you like it, and I hope to see you on the next video. Forgot to add stat decks at the end of the video. Here they are. Always that card. Okay. I don't know if that's a good swing or it. Oh. So I've seen the Nurse, the Fiend, 7 years bad luck, So we have not seen Doctor yet. So we're after the Doctor pretty much now. Okay, that was it. It's not bad. I mean, our swings were 0.8 exalt, 1 exalt. So 2 exalts and swings. It's not bad. 2 exalts plus maybe the random stuff here, 2.5 exalts and div card. So not bad. Okay, everyone. Thank you. See you in the next video.